Hello guys, welcome back to another video. I'm Aman from KitchenCraft and today I'll be telling you about how to provide kitchen water points according to your sink size. So let's begin with the video. You can see we are in this workstation and basically there are two types of sinks that are commonly used. One size is 45 inch by 20 inches and the other is 48 inches by 20 inches. There are also many different sizes available in the market, but generally these two sizes are preferable in the most household kitchens. So we're gonna begin with the 45 inches by 20 inches sink. So if you're planning to get a 45 inches by 20 inches sink, then your box should be around 48 inches because we need at least 1.5 inches of space on both sides of the sink. The box should be at least 3 to 4 inches bigger than the actual sink size. So as you can see, we have here the 48 inches sink, and to provide the sink points, firstly one should take the center of the box. So as you see here, this is the 48 inches or also 1200 mm box, so its center will be 600 mm as you can see here, and here it is 600 mm, so it is the center of the box and also the center of the sink. So what we're going to do is mark a line on the wall at the side and then go 8 inches left and 8 inches right from the center of the box. So this is for 45 by 20 inches, and then after marking 8 inches on both sides, just go 6 inches on both sides for the steps as you can see in this drawing. So the taps will be in this order. The C stands for the cold water and H for the hot, and this is for an natural, which is a corporation water, and the C again for the cold water. So these are the basic dimensions that one can use to provide the water points for 45 by 20 inches sink, and the standard height for this is around 1100 mm, that is 42 inches, but one can go from between 41 to 43 inches. These are the standard heights. Above that or below that might be create disturbance, because if you keep below that 41 inches, then your big plates or racks might disturb while you are washing the dishes, and too much higher may cause the splash of the water around the sink area. So under the counter you can leave 2 points that are approximately between 18 to 20 inches from floor. So these are point one is for the RO that are provided under counter in today's kitchens, and the one is for the dishwasher if you have one. You can also just give a point here as a provision for your future expansion, or if you're planning to buy the dishwasher in near future. If you don't have any plans or you never want to install one, you can skip for this point and have only the RO point in your kitchen. So this is basically for a 45 by 20 inches sink. So I guess it is clear. Now we'll move to 48 by 20 inches sink size. So okay guys, now we move to the second option, that is of 48 by 20 inches sink. Before beginning, I want to tell you the water points are on the wall and not in the sink. So these are the dimensions or the standards used for the taps which you are providing on the wall instead of in between the sink. So yes, now we'll begin with 48 by 20 inches sink. As we saw in the previous, the method is generally the same. Instead of the 48 inch box here, we will be making a 51 inches box or a 1300 mm box that will be required for a 48 by 20 inches sink. Generally the 45 by 20 inches are more preferable in the household kitchen, but if you have a big family or you have a lot of dishes to wash at once, so you can opt for a bigger size, that is 48 by 20 here. So here also the criteria is same, to just divide the box in the half. If it is like 1300 mm, then you will be making a cut at 650, and that will be the center of your sink. So as the same process, we'll just cut it from the half or take its center like this, and just will mark a line over here, and from this center point will go 9 inches to the left and 9 inches to right in the case of 48 by 20. In 45 by 20 we went 8 inches on both sides, but this time we'll just move further 1 inch more, that will be 9 inch on both sides. And the standard between the two tabs will be the same, that is 6 inches, and the positions of the tabs will also be same, that is cold, hot, natural and the cold again. The height for this is again the same, 42 inches, and here the rest the part is obviously the same like the previous one. So the only change here is the gap between these 2 points. So yes, that will be 18 inches instead of 16 inches. So this is the only change if you are planning to go for 48 by 20. Instead everything remains the same. So now people, we are done discussing the taps on the walls, and now we'll move to the small sinks or the single bowl sink whose tap is provided in between the sink. So how we can give water points according to that? So these are very much easy than the wall points. Basically what it is, wherever you're placing the sink inside the box, suppose for instance this is a 36-inch box, here you can see, and I'll be giving the sink size of 32 inches in there, 32 by 18. So in this case we don't need to go with any specific dimensions or standards, you just need to give the points inside the box or the area where your sink will be placed. So for instance, as we can see here, it is the 900 mm or the 36 inches box we are here. So we just need to provide the water points inside this. As you can see, these are the horizontally placed, either you can also place them vertically, and the only thing to take care of is you have all the points that are required, that is cold, hot plus RO. This one is optional if you are placing RO underneath, or even if you are not placing, these 2 points are enough. And the only thing to look is the gap between these 2 points, that is 6 inches. So that is pretty much it. This for the pipes, the plumber will attach the flexible water pipes here, which will be attached to your tap, and you can just directly operate it from the top, and the points will be underneath the counter. So these are much easier. You just need to take care of that they are inside the cabinet where the sink will be placed, and other things you don't need to worry much about. So these were the 3 patterns which you can use to provide the water points inside your sink. So that was it guys for today's video. I hope you really liked the video and really found it informative, and if you have any questions you can just always write down in the comment section below. You can just mail us at contact.kitchencrafts@gmail.com. If you do like the video, please subscribe to my channel and like this video. I'll be sharing more informative content in the near future. Thank you for watching.